A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic and revealing tour of the Federal Reserve headquarters on Thursday, President Donald Trump confronted Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell over the skyrocketing costs of a major renovation project. The project, which was initially budgeted at $1.9 billion, has now reportedly ballooned to an astonishing $3.1 billion, raising eyebrows and concerns about fiscal responsibility at the nation's central bank. Trump's visit, which included several prominent figures such as Senators Tim Scott and Tom Tillis, was marked by pointed exchanges and a palpable tension between the two leaders. As they inspected the renovations, Trump wasted no time in calling out Powell for the significant budget overruns. The 2.7 is now 3.1 billion, Trump stated, holding up a document that he claimed supported his assertion. Powell, visibly taken aback, shook his head and responded, "I'm not aware of that." This exchange set the tone for a contentious discussion about the renovation costs, which have drawn criticism not only from Trump, but also from various lawmakers. The renovation project, which has faced scrutiny since its inception, was originally slated to cost $1.9 billion, but has since seen estimates rise dramatically. Powell attempted to clarify the situation, suggesting that Trump's figures included costs from the renovation of the Martin building, which had been completed 5 years prior. However, Trump was undeterred, insisting that the overall costs had exceeded expectations. In a further escalation of the situation, Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna, Republican Florida, has referred Powell to the Justice Department, claiming that the financial mismanagement surrounding the renovation warrants legal scrutiny. This referral adds another layer of complexity to the ongoing debate about the Federal Reserve's transparency and accountability. During the tour, Trump also emphasized his experience as a real estate developer, stating that he would have fired anyone responsible for such cost overruns. "In my world, if you go over budget like that, you're out," he remarked, highlighting the stark contrast between private sector accountability and public sector practices. Despite the tension, Powell maintained that he does not anticipate further cost overruns, asserting, "We're ready for them," and mentioning that a reserve fund had been established to address any potential financial issues. He also projected that the renovation would be completed by 2027, a timeline that many critics consider overly optimistic given the current budgetary concerns. The Federal Reserve's renovation has become a focal point in the broader conversation about government spending and fiscal responsibility. Critics argue that the project exemplifies a lack of oversight and accountability within federal agencies. As Trump continues to voice his concerns, the spotlight remains on Powell and the Federal Reserve as they navigate this contentious issue. In conclusion, the disagreement between Trump and Powell over the Federal Reserve's renovation costs underscores the complexities of government budgeting and the challenges of maintaining transparency. With legal ramifications looming and public scrutiny increasing, the outcome of this situation could have significant implications for both the Federal Reserve and the broader political landscape. As the debate unfolds, it remains to be seen how these developments will impact public trust in federal institutions and their fiscal management. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.